Okay, we do have a... Gosh darn it, we got a problem. Okay, what is going on here? You see my hair now? No, you can't. Okay, that is quite a problem. No, nothing yet. Nothing. Okay. Wow, this is fun. But now, can't see anything. Shit. Why does this always happen to me? Oh, God, I hate life. I hate life sometimes, y'all. This is why you don't do live streams. Because if there's a mistake, you're actually screwed. And even... God, I hate life. Why does it just stop? Nah, it just literally just like, no, I'm not working today. Great. Alright, let me just... Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to get into this. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watchman is here with your latest update on the tropics. So, as you can tell, we certainly have a major typhoon there in the West Pacific Ocean there, as you can see. Here we go, right into it. Again, it is Thursday, December 2nd, 2021, 1803 UTC. As you can see, there it is, rotating clockwise. It is not expected to make landfall or impact land at any point and anywhere at any point given any given point in time. It is definitely got an eye, well, that's without a doubt. It's well clear of Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands. It may impact these islands, but are these islands even populated? Tokyo. Okay then. I don't think that's Tokyo. I mean, maybe it is. This is Tokyo. This is the Tokyo I know. It's up here. Tokyo? Very interesting. So, there's this storm. It's going to come right across these little islands right here. Any islands here, evacuate. Go to another country, please. Because this is not a hurricane. Hurricanes don't care who... If you're in the hurricane's path, you're in the hurricane's path. It's not going to care. So, again, very, very strong hurricane with, or typhoon, I should say. With winds of 115 miles an hour. It's actually 100 knots. But as you can see, Tropical Tidbits has not actually updated that yet at this point. It does have 115 mile per hour sustained winds, as you can see. It is going to intensify a little bit more. It's going to go north, and it might dip back down south. But by the time it makes that turn, it's going to be already weakening. So in literally 2 days, boom, it's going to be weakening 1,005 millibars. And by the time 3 to 4 days out from now, it's going to be gone. So this is not going to be a very, very long-lived system. This is going to be quick. It's not going to last, obviously, a lot longer. Tropical Cyclone Teriyati obviously has dissipated. And it's gone. It doesn't exist, as you can clearly see. You can kind of see the low-level circulation still spinning there. The low-level center right there still spinning clockwise. But very, very strong upper-level winds are blowing across it. There is no... the only convection near the center, generally near the center, is way over here. Okay? And that is not even any convection associated with this system. It is upper-level winds. So this storm, that is just going to completely rip the storm to shreds. Air pressure is going to rise. Going to weaken, and it's going to be gone. However, the only storm that's really going to impact land and could actually bring a actual legitimate threat to land would be Invest 94W. It currently has maximum sustained winds of about 30 knots, which is about 35 miles an hour. The air pressure, 1,006 millibars. Now again, the lower the air pressure in the system, the lower that the stronger that storm is going to be. And the average air pressure at sea level is 1,013.25 millibars. The lowest air pressure is 870 millibars. This is at 1,006. So relatively speaking, it is a weak tropical system. So when we look at forecast models, I do want to talk about the forecast models because we really want to talk about where this system here in the West Pacific's actually in the Bay of Bengal. Where is it actually going to go? So there it is, 6 hours out from now. I mean, it could certainly become some kind of a system, and it is in fact expected to make landfall there in Bangladesh. So it's certainly going to be a huge flood, big rainmaker, but it most certainly will not be. It will not be like it won't be anything like they saw in the 70s. All right, it will be nothing like that. But we're certainly going to be watching out, and then get some systems there. Something down here in Australia, we gotta closely monitor. Anything. Once we start getting the middle part of December is when I think we could see some activity start to brew in the Australian region. I'm going to show you that right now. What am I to click on? Regions, Australia. So again, this is an 870 millibar system. Now this again is very far out. This is 384 hours out. And so again, that could certainly be a system that could certainly produce beyond. It's unavailable at this time. Oh, wonderful. Very, very powerful for very, very strong winds. But I want to show y'all how fast this develops. This is 300 hours out. Boom. The air pressure just suddenly just plummets, and it really intensifies very fast. And look how it's just stalling there. So, I mean, this area could be getting onshore flow, big waves, because they're just sitting there right off the coast, just brewing 970 millibars. And again, if we go to tropical tidbits, I want to... Serious? If we go to tropical tidbits, if it would work, I want to talk about the ocean temperatures of the Australian region. They are hot. They are nowhere near considered cool. 31 degrees centigrade. Okay? That's over 88, 89 degrees Fahrenheit. So those water temperatures down there are incredibly warm. Very, very warm. Most of the northern region of Australia up here has waters at 80 degrees or warmer. So the waters up here are very, very, very warm. The farther north you go in Australia, that just sounds weird. Here in America, you say the farther north you go, the warmer the waters will get. It's not the case here in America. In Australia, the farther north you are, the hotter those water temperatures are. All the way up here, even in Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, those water temperatures are over 85 degrees Fahrenheit. We're talking 28, 29, 30 degrees centigrade. Some of these areas 30, 31, 31 and a half. So we're talking 80, 89 degrees Fahrenheit. So water temperatures are extremely hot in portions of northern Australia. So water temperatures are not going to be prohibiting any tropical cyclone development. In terms of the ENSO, look how low we are. At one point we dipped down to a degree, came up, and we've been stabilizing about 0.7, 0.6, 0.7 degrees below average. So we are certainly in a La Nina phase right now. But I certainly am just kind of, pretty incredible looking at these water temperatures here. Very, very, very hot. So certainly a system there. So anything, really could certainly develop here in the future. So we're going to watch something possibly developing there. Again, it's going to be a while out from now. I will say that. It's going to be about 1.5 to 2 weeks out from now until we see anything. But the Hurricane Watch Team is watching the potential of some kind of a tropical development occurring there in the next 1 to 2 weeks. If it does occur, we will certainly keep you up to date with that. Again, we will be doing more updates about this through our we get to post little posts on YouTube now, so we'll certainly be doing that. And again, certainly not a whole lot to talk about. Feel free to ask any comments, post any comments, questions, or concerns that you may have. But again, that's what we're talking about right now. Nyatoh has winds about 100 knots, actually. So, once again, if in case, at any given point in time, if anything does in fact develop here in the southern hemisphere, now Australia will certainly be watching it, and somewhere over here. I want to say it's like right here. I don't actually know. Here, I'll just click on the past 24 hours. Bump, 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 bump. That's the run nets of the system right here. So that system gone. No longer exists. Gone. Shredded. Non-existent. Christmas Island, Cocos Keeling Islands, they're all good. No significant tropical cyclone activity is expected to develop and cause of any kind of concern in that area. Joint Typhoon Warning Center. Bump. Not what I meant, but okay. Joint Typhoon Warning Center. So Invest 94W has a good possibility of developing into something. So again, this is where it's at. This again is the general development of where it's going to go. It's going to be moving to the north and to the west, towards India, and it's going to be kind of making this turn. So you can kind of see what's going to make this turn. Here, I think it's going to want to do something like this. So we'll watch this closely and monitor the development of the tropical system. Oops. So this is what the text is showing. Formation of a significant tropical cyclone is possible within 115 nautical miles to this side of a line from 9.5 degrees north, 90.8 degrees east, to 113.5 degrees north, 85.4 degrees east. Within the next 12 to 24 hours, available data does not justify issuance of a tropical but numbered tropical cyclone warnings at this time. Winds in the area are estimated to be around 20 to 25 knots. That's anywhere from 25 to 30 miles per hour. Metsat imagery indicates that the circulation center is located near 9.6 degrees north, 90.4 degrees east. The system is moving to the northwestward at 12 knots. The air convection 94W, previously located at 9.2 degrees north, 91.6 degrees east, is now located near 9.6 degrees north, 90.4 degrees east, approximately 629 nautical miles east-southeast of Shinani, India. Okay, 2230 UTC, SSMIS, 91 hertz. Image depicts disorganized convective bands on the northwestern boundary for some low-level turning, while the more recent animated multispectral imagery reveals a massive convection consolidating over an occurred low-level circulation. 94W is at the limited point of its maturation. Level circulation, 94W. Currently existing in a boundary layer of moderate 20 knot, low 5 to 10 knot vertical shear. Vertical wind shear. It continues to move northwest across the Bay of Bengal. 94W will enter a pocket of a low vertical wind shear. Accounting for that, the excellent poleward outflow and warm sea surface temperature 29 to 30 degrees centigrade. 94W will enter in an environment favorable for tropical cyclone development. Dynamic models suggest 94W will reach the 35 knot warning threshold, or about 40 miles per hour. However, further development is I know how to pronounce the word, but I can't do it right now. Lackadaisical. There we go. As the system tracks west-northwestward toward India, maximum sustained surface winds are estimated between 20 to 25 knots. Again, that's anywhere from 25 to 30 miles an hour. Minimum sea level pressure is estimated to be near 1,004 millibars. That's actually getting pretty low for a tropical wave. Usually tropical waves here on the North Atlantic anyway, we see like a tropical wave 1,008 millibars. Even a tropical storm may still have winds of an air pressure. Even a strong tropical storm with 60 to 70 mile an hour winds will still have an air pressure of like 995. And this is already down to 1,004. So, whew. The potential for the development of a significant tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours is high. This alert will be issued, upgraded to warning, or canceled by this 03 the 3rd at 0230Z. I don't know. What if that says the 3rd at 230 UTC? God, I better be right. So that's currently what we're looking at with this specific tropical cyclone at 30 knots, about 35 miles per hour. The storm is starting to get up there. Again, here's the system right now. Let's put this into motion. Let's show you what we are dealing with here in just in the past 3 hours, right? So this is what we've been dealing with here in the past 3 hours. So again, this is the system, like you're saying, it is indeed consolidating near the low-level circulation, and this storm is beginning to develop. And again, those outer rain bands are making their way to India. Let me go to the Indian Meteorological Department and see if we can see any kind of radar happening. That did make Indian Meteorological Department. The IMD, no, not that kind. No, is this? Let's see. Special tropical weather outlook for the North Indian Ocean, the Bay of Bengal, and the Arabian Sea. Valid for the next 120 hours, issued at 1500 UTC. As almost as February 12th. Like, whoa, this is old. December 2nd, excuse me. Yeah, I know the rest of the world does dates and timing different than the United States. That's why I automatically saw that. I'm like, February 12th? I don't think so. December 2nd, 2021, based on the 1200 UTC as of December 2nd, 2021. The well-marked low pressure area over southeastern Bay of Bengal moved into the northwestwards, concentrating to a depression and lay center of the 1200 UTC of today, 2nd December 2021. Southeastern. Okay. All right. Just kind of skimming through this. So this is the system right here. This is India. This is Sri Lanka. This is India right here. This is Bangladesh. Some other country right here. I can't think of the name of it. Kind of know the name of it, but I can't pronounce it. I don't want to, you know. So this is actually their forecast track right here. So this is what they're saying. They're actually saying this could peak at around 60 miles an hour. What did I say? We could be seeing a moderate to a strong tropical storm. So they're saying this could peak at around 50 knots, about 60 miles an hour. So this certainly could be something we gotta keep an eye out on. And again, there's 25 knots here. It's actually at 30 knots right now. .30 knots, about 35 miles an hour. So that's what we're looking at right now. This could certainly be something interesting. What are they saying? I don't think they're talking about any kind of wind warnings. No kind of storm surge. There should be a storm surge warning. No. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. And then I do want to take a look at radar. It's going to go to their home. And then I'm going to go look at the radar. Radar. There it is. What are we looking at? Let me just get an idea of where the storm is at. Probably somewhere in the central portion of India. It's in Delhi. Now what I'm looking for. This shit to play. So you click on this and it automatically goes to Delhi. Actually makes this not very easy. Oh wait, what if I did? Hold up. I have an idea. Satellite line. Okay, no. Well, last 10, 20, 30. I only did the last half hour. This is actually really difficult. But that... Can I just do regular satellite? That'd be great. So that's the system right there. Visible. Clearly, that's the system right there. Wow, so clearly we can tell exactly where the system is at. Lots of deep convection here. Infrared. So this will be globally. Here's where we... Oh, wow. This isn't really globally, but this goes all the way from Africa through Asia. Even almost parts of Europe. Through entire Asia. Portions of Australia down here. And Antarctica. But we... No, like, we just find Antarctica. So clearly, this is what we're dealing with, alright? So we're going to closely be monitoring this throughout the entire day, ladies and gentlemen. Closely giving tropical weather updates on this tropical cyclone. Continue talking about it. Feel free to comment any comments, questions, or concerns that you may have. Closely monitoring it, those clouds are making their way into portions of India like Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. And I can't pronounce most of these because I have a horrible time pronouncing foreign language names and stuff like that. But you can clearly see where we are talking about the area of consolidation and the area of thunderstorm and tropical weather activity. And we're going to continue to watch the system as it continues to develop and it continues to move in towards India. That being said, that is mainly going to be it for today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. And again, we will continue to do tropical weather updates like this as often as we can. With all that being said, have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. We will talk to you guys later this evening. With all that being said, a wonderful rest of your day and peace.